Friends, grace and peace to you, and happy Mother's Day. Let's come into the day with prayer. Praying with Psalm 65. Praise is due to you, O God in Zion, and to you shall vows be performed. O you who hear prayer, to you shall all flesh come. When iniquities prevail against me, you atone for our transgressions. Blessed is the one you choose and bring near to dwell in your courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of your house, the holiness of your temple. This is a world-encompassing prayer, Psalm 65, with its words, "To you shall all flesh come." The images of God as something of a mother with lots of children and love for all of them. And we get something of this image in Paul's first letter to the Thessalonians, where in chapter 2, verse 5, he says about his time in the church with the church in Thessalonica, "For we never came with words of flattery, as you know, nor with a pretext for greed. God is witness. Nor did we seek glory from people, whether from you or from others, though we could have made demands as apostles of Christ. But we were gentle among you, like a nursing mother taking care of her own children. So, being affectionately desirous of you, we were ready to share with you not only the gospel of God, but also our own selves, because you had become very dear to us." In all things in his ministry, Paul sought to live in the way of the God who came to him and claimed him in Jesus, loving him before he knew to love God. And so, when Paul says, "We were gentle with you, like a nursing mother with her children," Paul isn't only talking about himself, but he's saying that he was like this because that's how God is with us. That God was desirous of that Paul was desirous of the Thessalonians because God is so desirous of us. And Paul's way in the world sought to communicate what God is like in the world. And so for many of us, our first taste of God's tender care for us goes way back beyond our conscious memory to when our own mothers were caring for us, when we were being nursed, when we were being held in their arms. And this is an image to carry with us today, not only in gratitude for our mothers and the life they have given us, but also for how God continues to care for us, to nourish us in the most tender and intimate ways. And so, of course, if this is how God is with us, as gentle with us as a mother nursing her child, the perfectly logical thing to do is what that nursing child does: to abandon ourselves to God's care. Let's do that with Charles de Foucault's prayer of abandonment. Father, I abandon myself into your hands. Do with me what you will. Whatever you may do, I thank you. I'm ready for all. I accept all. Let only your will be done in me and in all your creatures. I wish nothing more than this, O Lord. Into your hands I commend my soul. I offer it to you with all the love of my heart, for I love you, Lord, and so need to give myself, to surrender myself into your hands without reserve and with boundless confidence, for you are my Father. Let's rest in God's care today. Let's give thanks for our mothers today. Let's bless the Lord. Thanks be to God.